Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review of the brand new Fenty Beauty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. Just came out. She released 5. She also released one limited edition one for the Super Bowl. I bought 4 and MVP was sold out straight away. Why? So I can only show 4 for you guys today. I hope that's enough. The other one was a red basically, and red goes with everyone, but I've also got another red here, so I will be sharing that with you guys. So this retails at £24, but I bought mine from Boots where they were doing 20% off. So altogether, buying all 4 of these, I actually got £20 off altogether. So that's almost the price of a liquid lipstick itself. So I have always liked Fenty Beauty's liquid lipsticks. The Stunner Lip Paints are some of my favorites. They always have been, but I'm getting a bit bored of them now. They haven't really come out with any new shades in a long time, and I like their lip tint stains, excellent as well. I've got a love-hate relationship with Fenty. Some of their products I think are absolutely abysmal and others are excellent. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what category do these fall into? They fall into the excellent. I know you guys will be happy to hear that. I love liquid lipsticks just because of the fact that the longevity means that I don't have to top them up as often or at all. So these contain 5.5 grams of liquid lipstick, if that means anything to anyone. When you're a YouTuber, it doesn't really mean that much because we own so many lipsticks, we very rarely finish them. So first off, this is what the actual packaging looks like. Very different, not something you're used to seeing, but I'm not sure if you can see. It says Fenty here, and then you can see the color inside, and then you open it up, and inside is a doe foot applicator, and you can see the kind of colour on the inside as well. The doe foot applicator is small, teardrop shape, very easy to use, and I'm not sure if you can see up close, it holds quite a lot of the product as well. The product sticks to it because it's not liquidy liquid lipstick, it's more of a mousse type of texture. But all I ever have to do with my size of lips is only go in once, and it covers the entirety of my top and bottom lip, just to give you guys an idea. So I got the shade Bread Winner, which is a chocolate brown shade. Will go well with all skin tones, obviously. Got the shade H.B.I.C, which is described as a deep garnet red. Again, stunning deep red, would look amazing on all skin tones. The one that I didn't get is called the MVP, which is a blue red. Blue reds don't always go with everyone, by the way. If you've got golden undertones, yellowy undertones, blue reds work beautifully on our skin tone. But if you are leaning more towards the other side of the spectrum, it kind of washes you out. But this kind of shade works well with everyone. Then we've got the shade Riri, which is described as a rose mauve nude. That's what I'm wearing right now, and that's exactly what it is. Their descriptions are very on point. And then finally, I've got the shade called Sea Sweet Heart, which is a soft pink nude. Now, bear in mind, this may not work for everybody's skin tone. I think it works fine on my medium skin tone, but it may not look as good on other people. Again, it's a little bit subjective, but one thing you do need to remember when it comes to any kind of lipstick is, depending on what your natural colour of your lips is dependent on how this will actually show up. And that's the same with all lipsticks in general. So I'm just going to quickly read to you what their claims are before I show you the lip swatches of all the 4 that I've got. It says, meet a new kind of matte. Rich, whipped, and won't suck the life out of your lips. Fall in love with a new kind of matte. The creamy whipped texture hugs lips with intense colour in one precise swipe. This unique formula leaves lips feeling plush and comfy and not dry. Forget the fine lines and dryness of the past. Get luxe and lasting liquid colour in rich head-turning hues that won't suck the life out of your lips. High impact colour in just one swipe. Plush formula that delivers a smooth, lightweight texture. Whipped formula that feels comfortable and non-drying on the lips. Dries down to a velvet matte finish. 100% cruelty free. Now it says under how to gently wipe off excess product off the doe foot applicator prior to application. I think that depends on the size of your lips personally. Now my lips are quite generous in size, so I find applying it once from the applicator is enough to cover my entire lip. But like I've already said to you guys, because it's got a whipped texture, quite a lot of the product sits on here. So rather than wipe it off and waste it, just literally just go like this inside, so at least you're going to be reusing it again at some point, rather than wiping it on a tissue or something and you've literally thrown something in the bin that you didn't need to. Anyway, so I'm going to stop talking for the moment and just let you view my lip swatches of me applying it. You can also see my natural lip colour to give you guys an idea, but obviously constant reapplication meant that I was applying a little bit of foundation around the sides because I was removing it, putting it on, removing it, putting it on, so just bear that in mind. seen all of those. What do you guys think? What's your favorite? Just to give you guys an idea of what I use to remove it in between, by the way, is just this Nivea Double Effect waterproof eye makeup remover. You need something oil based just to make sure that you remove it properly. What I have to say about this, and I do have to say that they have not said that it is transfer proof, because it is not. It does transfer. See that? It's come off all onto my finger. But the one thing that I have realized is that it does transfer, but it gets to a certain point in the day where it stops transferring. The color doesn't ever fade really as much, but the color does come off still. So if you kiss somebody on the cheek, it will come off. If you drink a drink, it will come off. Whatever you do in regards to your mouth, it will come off. Eating, drinking, it'll start to come off from the middle of your mouth, but it still lasts a lot longer than normal lipstick. So let's go by what their claims are, right? So high impact color in just one swipe. 100%. I never have to go in more than once. It is so pigmented, all of them down to the lightest color, that I never have to go in ever again. Plush formula that delivers smooth, lightweight texture. 100%. It feels like a velvet dream applying it to the lips. It's so moussey and so soft. It feels like a nice pleasure applying it to the lips. Whipped formula that feels comfortable and non-drying. 100%. It never feels drying, never feels cakey, never feels overly done. Even though it never completely dries, it doesn't feel sticky per se, but it feels like how a normal lipstick would feel on the lips. However, because it is matte and it's got that soft kind of whipped texture, it never feathers or bleeds. It does, however, throughout the day start to fade around the edges, and then you can happily top it up just by neatening it up slightly. Dries down to a velvet matte finish. Well, you can see that for yourselves. That's exactly what it does. I'm really happy with these actually. Now, I know that even though it's called a velvet liquid lipstick, it's not quite the same as other liquid lipsticks, because obviously it does start to come off. However, it still lasts, I would say, about 6 to 7 hours before you have to reapply it, which to me is pretty good. That's almost a full working day. You don't really have to worry about it so much. The only thing that I would say is that, like I said, it starts to fade around the edges, and you may need to top that color up at some point. It doesn't bleed at any point either, which is great. So it remains on the lips just the way that you applied it to begin with. Another thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't settle within the lines of your lips. It doesn't feel uncomfortable either. I recently had yet another allergy reaction, and what happens to me is my bottom lip swells up, then the swelling goes down, then it cracks, it bleeds, it goes scabby and nasty. So when I actually first had these, I was coming towards the end of that reaction, but my lips were really scaly and gross. This did not accentuate the scaliness at all. If anything, it kind of hid it. And I love that about these, that it's very forgiving. So if you've got any kind of dry, flaky skin on your lips, you don't have to worry, because this will literally hide it completely. So I agree with every single one of their claims. So I have to give it a 10 out of 10. So everything that they've said that these liquid lipsticks do, they do. So when a brand makes these claims and they tick every single one of them, I have to give them a 10 out of 10. I would like to see the range extended in terms of its shades. One thing I find with Fenty, and even with their liquid lipsticks, the Stunner ones, the shade ranges are quite small. And for products that are that good, I would personally appreciate a lot more for me to use, especially because these shades are all kind of samey in the same kind of category. We've got brown, we've got 2 reds, and we've got 2 nudie kind of colors. Let's get some magentas in there. Let's get some bright shades. Let's get a bright orange for the spring, summer, that sort of thing. Maybe they're just trialing these out because these are a new texture and a new launch for the brand, but I would definitely like to see a product extension of these. So that's it for my review of the brand new Fenty Beauty Fenty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. Let me know what your thoughts are about these products. Are you going to get these? Have you tried these yet? Are you thinking about trying them? Let me know below. Other than that, I hope you guys are wonderful and great. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.